Welcome. This is a course about massively improving your own career or developing the competency of your staff. It's a course on identifying the relevant job competencies and determining one's own strengths and weaknesses. It's a course about setting a path to improve performance. My name is Blair Cook. In recent years, I've used competency assessment extensively, both in the context of an academic tool as well as a practical staff management tool in the real business world. My exposure to competency maps as a tool began in the accounting profession back around 2000, when the Canadian Institute of Chartered Accountants changed its professional qualification program. Prior to that point, professional accountants were awarded designations based on a long list of knowledge topics. The profession decided to move away from testing knowledge and instead focus on testing candidates based on their competence. This subtle shift in evaluation has changed the professional program to become one that's more representative of what's going on in the real world. Over the course of a few short years, candidates see a massive improvement in their level of competency, which makes them valued professionals when they finish the program. But this isn't purely an academic tool either. In fact, studies have shown that companies that use a competency map framework enjoy a 63% reduction in employee turnover, a 19% improvement in employee performance, and a 12.5% increase in both sales and profits. However, despite that compelling value proposition, competency assessment is still a relatively unknown performance management tool amongst financial professionals. A recent poll done by Proformative indicated that the majority of respondents have never used competency assessment before. Now, couple this finding with another shocking statistic, this time from a KPMG study. 97% of CEOs say that talent management is the most important factor in improving the finance function. Yet of these CEOs, only 33% give their CFOs a passing grade in talent management. I think the competency assessment framework is an excellent way for you to demonstrate to your CEOs and your staff that you're serious about this issue. But competency assessment can also be used as a self-awareness tool. You can use competency assessment to benchmark your own strengths and weaknesses against your current job and jobs to which you aspire in your career. Competency assessment helps plot a course by identifying the competencies for development and suggesting ways that you can fill in any gaps. Here's a preview of what we're going to cover in this course. First, I'm going to begin by explaining the difference between a competency approach to professional development versus a knowledge approach. Next, let's talk about a competency map of the modern finance function. We'll look at the technical, enabling, and leadership competencies that must be present in every finance function for it to be successful. In the next lesson, we're going to look at a rating scale, which helps us in both defining the expectation and assessing competency in ourselves and others. Then, we're going to look at how competency assessment should be performed. And finally, we're going to look at the insights that get unlocked after having performed a competency assessment. The best part about this course is that it's not theoretical. In fact, Proformative has taken the proactive approach by taking this idea to the next level, by developing the modern competency assessment framework tool that can be used by both individuals and managers to act on the ideas shared with you in this course. I hope you'll join me by enrolling in this course. See you in there.